So the thing is, it is a locked book. A lot of them are locked. I think they're all locked, but these are particularly locked. I read it, well, it was the same with the Book of Enoch. I read them years ago, and it was gibberish to me. It didn't mean anything to me. There was a couple of times in my life when I read that book. They don't mean anything to you until they mean something to you, and it doesn't matter how intelligent you are, it doesn't matter how clever you are, how clever you think you are, how clever other people have told you are. It doesn't make any difference. But look, you're not going to understand it until you're meant to be able to understand it. And with this book, it is scary because there is a curse on it, and we're not supposed to share the information. Well, they weren't at that time supposed to share that information. But obviously now the information is there and people are sharing it. I think the reason more people aren't sharing it is because they're scared of the curse, and that was the case with me as well. But I've come to the conclusion that, well, I've already said the conclusion I've come to, so I don't think I need to keep justifying myself. In fact, there is something here about that exactly. Which is difficult as well for me to accept, because it goes against, it goes against what we've been taught is the right way to do things, really. Let the brethren who have causes to be settled not be judged by secular authorities, but let them by all means be reconciled by the elders of the church, yielding ready obedience to them. Moreover, also flee avarice, inasmuch as it is able, under pretext of temporal gain, to deprive you of eternal blessings. Carefully keep your balances, your measures, your weights, and the things belonging to your traffic just. Be faithful with respect to your trusts. Moreover, you will persevere in doing these things and things similar to these until the end, if you have in your hearts an ineradicable remembrance of the judgment that is from God. For who would sin, being persuaded that at the end of life there is a judgment appointed to the righteous God, who only now is long-suffering and good, that the good may in future enjoy forever unspeakable blessings, but the sinners be found as evil, being found as evil, shall obtain an eternity of unspeakable punishment. And indeed that these things are so, it would be reasonable to doubt, were it not that the prophet of truth has said and sworn that it shall be.